We try to bring the best sound system with the best music into this sound system with the best people to play that music for the best people to party in the best locations.
Do that much, you know.
Moving actually the club out of the cities and bringing it into the nature was probably one of the first motivation and the best way to bring the music to everybody, to bring it where they don't expect.
Caprices is a festival that runs since 15 years. Basically, I grew up in the ski resorts of Tramontana with 4 friends. The ski resort was a bit going down when we were teenagers, and so we decided to do a music festival in the way to bring young people and to bring a dynamic image of Tramontana.
Hello, we'd like to welcome you to the Caprices Festival. We got everything.
It started as a regular festival. You know, young people want to organize concert gigs and in their original location where they're born, you know.
At the beginning we wanted to mix live music with electronic music. So it was super eclectic lineup festival.
How many motherfuckers out there got that Redman and Method Man album out there? Make some noise out there. Let's go!
The festival was started like 15 years ago now and was focused more about the band, the live bands. And there was a little part of electronic music which was happening in a club called Rock the Block with 300 people only.
Luciano, Carl Craig, Villa-Lobos, etc. And it became quite a big festival for the live band. The biggest festival was for about 70,000 people, and musically super wide. We started, for example, with artists with Keziah Jones or Noah.
There was like a lot of performance, amazing. Robert Plant was amazing.
You can give me words, but I'll take some more.
Björk was one of the nice souvenirs also.
I was here, I saw like one of my favorite artists at the moment, like Ziggy Marley, Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang Clan.
Live bands is like a big logistic, big money.
Nothing's concrete, everything's moving. Electricity, power is not the same. You have to adapt everything, sockets. You have only something like 8 hours to set up 3 or 4 stages for 3,000 people.
And at the very beginning, the role of a promoter, it was also to allow the audience to discover new artists.
Caprices Festival présente le New Talent Contest 2012. Inscris ton groupe sur caprices.ch. Les internautes voteront pour leur groupe favori. Et les 8 finalistes auront un clip réalisé par l'équipe du Caprice.
For example, Luciano was really starting when he started to play at Caprice. It was really the beginning of his career. He was not popular at all. It was just after his first album. And so it was the case of almost every DJ that plays here.
And slowly, the electronic parts become bigger.
The electronic music came in a bit more, developed, techno.
If I remember well, 2013, we really stopped doing live bands. We decided to do only electronic music.
Is the fucking techno before and after. I fucking hate that fucking techno shit.
And so one of the partners of the festival proposed the idea to make another stage. And then this after party.
It was 12 years ago with Luciano, Ricardo, Sonia Munir and Guillaume de Couteux-Dumont. And we took 2 speakers on our shoulder and we went to a ski restaurant and we did an after party there.
2 decks, turntables, and a small sound system.
And it was so 30 friends and we had super fun.
Bit like wasted and partying. And he's like, okay, so we should maybe do something.
And the next year we decided to build Modernity.
You have to take a cable car to get to the venue, and you are like 2,000 meters high, and the view is just amazing. And I think the artists play also differently.
Modernity brings also the heart of electronic music more into the festival, and so it's part of the reason that the global festival turned into a more electronic music festival. A big stage on the top of the ski slopes, it became super successful, super quick.
How's it going, man?
Good? Yeah? Still with your few naps?
People, they like to be in a exotic environment to make something they used to do into controlled environment, like urban, you know.
People are under the sun, is super joyful, is more housey.
At the Moon is more like a club. It's totally different, even the vibe is different. I'm a VIP director since 4 years now.
Downstairs at the Moon, we are more into darkness, into techno, into bigger room. Now we try to integrate more and more experiences with visuals also.
Every people involved into the festival design, which is decoration, lighting, VJing, and so on, are artists. We do not only consider the DJs or the musician as artists, but also all the collaborators we have, because they all bring some kind of a mood, colors, ambience.
And I met Minata and Max. And, I started working actually in decoration with the guys. Even before I started like playing around and traveling. And it's super exciting to be here because I was part of this from the beginning and see what the guys do here in this super job.
So this is an example of what we do as artistic collaboration. Well-known street artist Philippe Antoni, which made that 3 years ago for one edition of the festival. It is important for us to bring, more visual experience, a bit more than just entertainment and music, but also to link all the senses.
We were all in the hot air balloon with 2,000 meter high over Zurich, and Magda was playing on the hot air balloon, and we were filming the concept in 360.
The most complicated part was to select people who could attend, because into a balloon you cannot put that much people.
Create like a kind of family. So we have artists.
I met Aminata, and then we fall in love, and we decided to work together with Max and all this super team.
We all music lover, and we wanted just to share this emotion. And it's not one type of music; it's the music who make you shake.
They start to call me the sheriff. And the most important is that the DJ feel good, feel happy, stay with the people he wants, or just concentrate on the music. And this is part of my job.
I think it's become like a tradition to close the festival with a Svelvet.
Avec le truc.
First wanted to book him for the modernity. He was like, no, not really. Wanted to play at the Moon. So the first year he played at the Moon, but then he discovered modernity, and now it's hard to ask him to play at the Moon.
The closing party is something very special, and that bring this special vibe.
The audience, it was crazy. I can remember people were jumping from the wall, to try to get in because they were sold out. I was crying. And he was crying, and everybody around was crying.
For this one has had beats dropped on its slopes for 15 years now. And this year they've had one of the most talked about lineups with some of the greats including Ben Klock, Ricardo Villalobos, Papa Sven and Monica Cruz. The winner is Caprices.
I see the festival in future.
Maybe after we will do it in a plane or a rocket to the moon.
Ibiza, Palma, Barcelona, Ibiza.
Maybe we should just make a joint venture with Tesla, Space with SpaceX or whatever.